Huh. Little progress. A little progress. Pictures hanging. Yeah. Remember Speed Racer? So he's up there. Down here is my lithograph, Salvador Dali lithograph, embellished by Salvador Dali, signed by him. Up here is Arroyo, Jose Arroyo, Spanish artist. This translates to pensive. Over here is, these four were my father's. These are silk scarves, so that in the event, he was a flying tiger during World War II. In the event of getting shot down or something, they would have a map of the theater in which they operated. So this is Eastern China. This is, what is it, Indochina? These two, the American flag, which happens to be, I believe, 48 stars, and this Chinese flag, these were actually sewn to the back of the leather flight jacket, so that if they were shot down, assuming they survived, right? This would tell them, hey, friendly Americans, because we were fighting for the Chinese over there. That's where the Flying Tigers were operating out of, in the China-Burma theater kind of thing. Let's see, over here, some lithographs of sailing ships. This one up here, I don't know if it's coming into view, but this is the old North Church, and that's the steeple, and that's where, if you know anything about your history, that's where Paul Revere, one by land, two by sea, that kind of thing happened. And that's just another church in Boston as well. Yeah. So I got those hung up. So things are coming along. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm going to do a series on the saga of contracting for a house build and what all that entailed. Basically, just to give you a little bit more right now, we contracted at the end of January because there was quite a decent amount of incentives to do so. And of course, here you are, the wife and I were retired, and we were going to get a mortgage. We applied for a mortgage, and the reason to do that is, we're going to have to eventually put up our house, our current house at the time for sale, but you just don't know how the timing of this stuff is going to work out. So the sales proceeds from the house we were currently living in would go to paying for this new house. So you just don't know how timing is going to work. So you apply for this outrageous mortgage, and all the bullshit the mortgage agents put you through, because you got to have a certain amount of qualifying income, and so much down on the house. I mean, we were only into the builder for $5,000. That's it. That's all that's it. Good faith, $5,000. But in order to qualify for a mortgage, you have to have at least X percentage down and so much, this kind of income and all this other crap. And the whole system doesn't take into account retired people. I mean, here, look at our assets. Look at our portfolios. This is a no-brainer, but it doesn't matter. It's income to debt ratios, that kind of stuff. And they just put you through absolute hell. But it's all according to regulations. Everything's kind of more or less above board. But dealing with mortgage companies and mortgage agents simply just suck if you're retired. It just simply sucks. So that's like the first hurdle you got to go through. The voluminous amount of goddamn paper you have to submit to them from every aspect of your life, okay? It's stupid, absolutely stupid. Cut to the chase. in the end, towards the end there, we did sell our house before we got to close on this one. Hey, how about that? So the proceeds from the sale of our house would go, and so we changed. We called the mortgage agent and say, hey, look, we've sold our house, so we'd like to get like a $50,000 mortgage. Playing around money, you know, to do things that you want to do, let's say. And okay, fine. Okay, fine. A couple of days later, they come back with the disclosure documentation as far as all the fees involved and all this other crap, right? It wasn't for a $50,000 mortgage. It was for a $75,000 mortgage, you know? And the bottom line is, what's up with that? I asked for 50. Why is it 75? Well, there's a minimum that the underwriter, I said, wait a second. If there was a minimum, you should have known that. At the time I said $50,000. And you should have been able to say, hey, no, you got to at least do 75. And okay, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Fuck you. Fuck your mortgage. Fuck your company. I'm done with you. Don't ever contact me again, which I did, literally almost that way. And contacted the builder and said, look, we're paying cash. Any problem? No, you just have to demonstrate through X documentation that you have the cash to do it, which no problem. So that's one of the aspects you got to deal with. And that's all for now.